Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head over and over, thinking about what you said, what the other person meant, what you should have said instead? Or maybe you've spent hours worrying about a future situation that hasn't even happened yet. You know, thinking about it won't change anything, yet your brain keeps going. This is called overthinking. And while it may feel like you're solving problems, sometimes your brain is simply creating new ones. So why do we overthink, and why is it so difficult to stop? The human brain is designed to look for patterns and predict the future. Thousands of years ago, this ability helped humans survive. If our ancestors heard a strange noise in the dark, their brain needed to ask, is that dangerous? Should I run? How can I stay safe? The people who constantly looked for potential threats were more likely to survive. But in the modern world, this survival system can become overactive. Instead of worrying about predators, we worry about emails, conversations, relationships, work, and decisions. The threat has changed, but the brain's response remains similar. One major reason we overthink is because our brain wants certainty. Humans naturally dislike uncertainty. Not knowing what will happen can feel uncomfortable, so the brain tries to create answers. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if I make the wrong choice? The problem is that many of these questions don't have clear answers, so the brain keeps searching and searching and searching. Eventually, thinking stops being useful and becomes a loop. Psychologists call this rumination. Rumination is when we repeatedly focus on the same thoughts, problems, or negative experiences without reaching a solution. It's like having a computer with too many programs running at the same time. Eventually, everything starts slowing down. Overthinking can also be connected to fear of making mistakes. Many people believe that if they think about a decision long enough, they can find the perfect answer. But perfection is often impossible. The more choices we have, the harder decisions can become. This is called the paradox of choice. Having more options sounds helpful, but too many options can create stress, doubt, and regret. Instead of asking, what is the perfect choice? A better question is, what choice is good enough, and what can I learn from it? Another reason we overthink is because we sometimes mistake thinking for progress. Planning can feel productive. Analyzing can feel productive. But thinking about taking action is not the same as taking action. Your mind will always imagine every possible future, but life isn't lived inside your thoughts. It's lived in the choices you make. And sometimes, one imperfect step forward is worth more than 1,000 perfect plans.